All right, Sheffield, Illinois. All right, I got to get to a park. I waited an hour and a half for the video to render. Just sat in the library, and it's just like a one-room library. Staring at the librarian the whole time. Very frustrating. Because one video, it's like the first video, it's like I need to stop the rendering and then render it a second time for a faster render. But it could take an hour and a half. And you know, it may not be so bad if the library was bigger. This time was very unpleasant to wait that hour and a half for the video to render. A 30-minute video to render, I wait an hour and a half. It's such a chore. You know, most people, when they use DaVinci Resolve, they use it in their own personal homes so they can go off to the kitchen or go outside or something. Here I'm just sitting at the computer because I'm at the library. I don't want to walk away from my computer while it runs. In a public place, waiting these extra long times that really are not even necessary. That's the most frustrating thing, is that it's not consistent. Sometimes it can be 30 minutes and sometimes it can be an hour and a half. That's what makes the rendering times on DaVinci Resolve so frustrating. Sometimes it could be an hour and a half, sometimes it could be 30 minutes. Now, why is there such a wide range? I do nothing different except for I'm noticing only the pattern that the second time, if I render 2 videos in one day, the first one takes an hour and a half, the second one takes 30 minutes. So how can I speed the first time up for that 30-minute render? Do I just stop rendering after a minute and then render it and then start all over again to be able to trip? Because it's like a wire I gotta trip, a rendering wire I gotta trip so that it does the second video rendering for the day. But if a 24 hours passes, then I'm back to the first choice of time, hour and a half of rendering. It's like, as far as my experience goes with this rendering time stuff, if I turn off my computer and a long time occurs between renders, then it goes back to the first time taking extra long. I want to be able to trip that. The second video always renders faster, about double the speed, pretty much. Same kind of video, same quality. The second video always renders double the speed than the first one. And it's so strange how that works. And I haven't looked into it enough to understand it fully. I only understand it based on what I know so far. And I haven't experimented with it. I just sat through this today at this library and I was getting frustrated. I gotta do something about that.
Turn left.
I know things are acting weird. And I gotta work within that weirdness scale. Looks like a highway. They got the cows in the cornfield. This farmer released his cows into his cornfield. That's pretty cool. After the harvest, put the cows in. It's like I'm going through a Neponset. 450 people. They have a library. I did consider it. Their library stays up until 3. I kind of considered it, but no way. I'm not doing it. I want to just get right to a park. I mean, it's a long drive to the park, but it puts me in a close position for the Walmart at least. be in a park kind of close to Walmart and just sit. I gotta say too, I'm having more difficulty with cooking. I've cooked my eggs a second time now and they're still not done. The potatoes reach a boiling point, but I can't steam the eggs anymore. Steaming is just not enough. I gotta check the eggs to see if they're even, I gotta check the potatoes to see if they're even fully cooked. But as far as it looks, I can't steam eggs in the winter time. I don't think, with the potatoes, I don't think it's very possible. I'll have to see where the potatoes are at. But I'm gonna have to just go back to boiling eggs by themselves, which is fine. I'm learning this the hard way. Kewaunee 8, Galesburg 48. Alright, I'm a little confused by the direction. I gotta drop the 40, and then I gotta keep right. And it looks like you just keep right anyway. So I don't know what she's talking about. Now 30. Oh, I see. Keep right. Because I'll be turning onto another road. Stop. Train bridge. Do the rights have to stop too? Nope. Just a yield. Right lane ends. Kewaunee. Whoops. Wait, it's 40, okay. Kewaunee, 13,000 even. If you're the 13,001, you gotta move out. Alright, I got lots of questions about a house I just passed, if it's a house. There's an old-timey vehicle on the second floor, big window. It's on display. And it's just like, there's nothing else on display. Just somebody in there put an old-timey vehicle on the second floor of their house. Probably had to get it in through that window. And it's on display. There's no lights. Maybe in the daytime they might have lights shining on it at night. No signs saying what kind of building that is. Man, that's a lot of smoke. Is that a house fire? Is it a carpet or a dead animal?
To East 2nd Street.
Truck routes. Stop all the way. Ooh, smelling that smoke.
Line. Turn left on North Main Street.
Turn left on North Main. Kewaunee, Washington Apartments. Yeah, it's gonna get cold at night, so moving a little further south helps. We support our educators. Wow, that's a rare sign. They got a submarine missile in the park, and it looks like a spaceship. Police. Yeah, I passed the library somewhere.
North Main Street.
25. North Elm Streets.
Turn left on the traffic light.
Alright. Welcome. Wait a second. Welcome to Kewaunee.
1 mile.
As soon as I turn off the camera, the light changed. So I turned the light back on, and now watch me sit at this light for a minute Okay, the library is to the right. Wow, that light was, the green light was on for maybe 5 seconds. There was no response, and I couldn't tell if this car was the only one in front of me or what. I was ready to beep. Auto Parts O'Reilly. Construction. 0.7 miles on a 30. Save a lot. 377 at Shell. Yeah, I was hoping to have some eggs before I started driving, but they're undercooked. A second time. I cooked them 30 minutes. I steamed them for 30 minutes yesterday, and then I steamed them for another 20 minutes today, and still they're not cooked. I just got to check those potatoes. Mill. Ooh.
Continue 1/2 mile to the
Yeah, these roads are pretty bad. They slow me down.
turn left at the stop sign.
I want to also say my hops. I think I'm abusing my hops. Whenever I have hops, it hurts my right arm. My right elbow. I don't know why, but it does.
In 1/2 mile, turn right.
So I can't just rely on hops for bitters. I gotta look at other sources. I had to find out, I forgot. Alright, this park is kind of on the outskirts. What is this big parking lot for? It's all fenced in. I don't know about parking in there. There's no sign welcoming people, so they got a fence and no sign. It tells me to stay out. I think there's another way to get into this park. 4 fish per day. Park closes at 10. Okay, that is a park. They fenced the whole park. Well, there's, I think a parking lot is on the other side. It's kind of a good sized park. They put a lot of fence on this park. What is the matter with these people? Park closes at 10. Limit 4 fish per day. Why do they have such a big fence around? They must hold events? No parking on grass beyond here. Alright, oh, I see parking. Okay, for the kids' playground, great. No parking on grass. This is quite narrow, like a one-way road. All right. I guess here is fine. Well, I'm gonna just turn into here. But they don't make an exclusive access, no loitering. They don't make an exclusive access between Walmart and there. Pulling into Walmart and the city. Gotta say, my left arm elbow, gosh. Hops is just, it's been an instant pain. As soon as I started taking hops, instant pain in my elbow just develops. It's amazing how an herb can do that. Just cause instant pain in the flesh, like right in the flesh, in the nerve on my right arm or right elbow, without explanation. Oh God, I don't know. I guess this spot will do. All right, Kewaunee, Illinois. All right, so I'm looking at a quarter of a tank, 30 miles. I think I can make it. This is last time I filled up wasn't complete. Oh my God. I can take a left here, but Garmin's saying to do this bunch of screwy circles to get out of here, but it's showing up ahead that I could take a left. Garmin's not recognizing that. But yeah, I'm going to Peoria. I'm going all the way.
Turn left on 10A Street.
Because it's a cold one. So I think I'm just gonna take it in Peoria. Okay. I'll just deal with the cold down there. But I gotta consider gassing up. I think I'll make it though. I don't think I need to be that overly concerned. But, I mean, are my tires... I gotta ask if my tires are full. They always look full, but may not always be. That'll take some gas if they're too low. All right, Galesburg 37, Canton 50. Oh, let's see. It's time to talk about Alzheimer's. So yeah, I want to get there. Get your head out of the cloud. I want to get there in a timely manner. Office of Emergency Management. Kewaunee, we've thought of everything. Do you know the warning signs of pharma immune deficiency? Yeah, I hope the car makes it. Get a little more relief from the cold. It's supposed to get down to 20. So the 20s, cold, and it's just dealing with that. All right, I got 0.5 miles for a left turn. All right. I got to turn somewhere. It's really hard to tell. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Blackhawk College. Visit us. bhc.edu. Welcome. Spring registration begins November 7th. Now we got 17 miles. Let's see, West Jersey 10, Canton 46. They don't want to give Peoria on-campus housing. 309-852-0933. 3 something. Indian Creek. Alright, I'm dealing with a lot of people passing me up. I got like 2 more cars catching up to me now. Oh my god. No. Stark County. Oh, here's another one. You know, my steering wheel seems to be shaking a lot. Should probably check that out. Shaking more than usual. Uh, 45 entering a town, West Jersey. We got a cemetery. Yeah, group of homes. Most are pushed a block or 2 down off this main road. Guessing they probably support farming a lot. Laura 7, Farmington 26. Alright, I just entered Peoria County. No CO2 pipelines. Somebody's protesting against CO2 pipelines. That was the second sign I saw. 620 elevation. Crossing the Spoon River. Effortlessly crossing the Spoon River. Gonna start seeing more thorny vines going south, I'm sure. The vines grow more thorns. Fresh apple cider. Oh yeah, big apple orchard on the right. Pick your own. Oh man, they got a lot to pick still. Wow. Let's pull in there and pick them. I got some apples, but that's kind of cool. Man, that come as a surprise. Nice big sign to let you know. But I only have a few seconds to think about it. And I'm like, I got apples. So I've been doing more of my Spanish squats with the walking sticks. And I really seem to be handling sitting for long periods of time better by not losing blood circulation on my feet. Canton straight, Princeton to the left. I seem to be handling sitting better, and the Spanish squats are not really working my butt so much. Wow, that's a lot of pumpkins on the right. Can that be seen? They just didn't pick them. They grew a ton, just a sea of orange, and they didn't pick a single pumpkin. They left everything on the field. That's incredible. What a waste of pumpkins. They look like they're kind of rotting. Jeez, that's amazing. Look at that. There's still a ton. There's a ton of pumpkins. This is a huge field they dedicated for pumpkins, and they were successful. I'm going 40. I better pick up the speed. This field is endless. Just an endless sea of... I should have recorded on my phone a little bit better. I just now thought about doing that. Alright, here comes the end of that field. It's wide, long, full of pumpkins. I've never seen anything like it. This time of year, they just didn't bother picking those pumpkins. That's amazing. 19 miles, wow. I guess it's over 30 miles. 19 miles straight down this. Yeah, they really don't have pumpkin collection stations so much. I would venture to guess that those watermelon fields also were look like that pumpkin field that would sometimes, like in Iowa or Idaho, they just leave an entire field of watermelons to rot. I wouldn't doubt it. That'd be amazing to see. Speed limit 40. Peoria. What? Oh, I'm 50. Uh-oh. 40. That was the warning speed limit, so I'll slow down right on this hill. Do a natural slow down without needing to use brakes. And work zone, speed limit. What? So no longer 40? Oh. Doesn't really have a city. Welcome to Princeville Community Unit School District. Princeville. 30? Really getting into a neighborhood here. I got 11 miles to go. Oh yeah, Jubilee College State Park. I was considering this, but nah. They have a sign saying that it's that way. I don't think so. Seneca Food Shipping, Walnut Street. Oh man, do I want to get gas? Yeah, this is Casey's. I like Casey's. I'll get gas. Should have figured I would have come across the spot for that. 361. Well, it's not 4, but the mid-grade's going to be 4. What? Okay. Well, they seem to be rolling because this is not a flat parking lot. So I just kind of pull in and roll out, I guess. Well, that was a good stop. I think I need to get a tire gauge. I used to have one. I'm like, you know, I want a good tire gauge, one that's easy to use. I think I've had 2 in my 11 years of traveling. But no longer got them. So I want to get another one, because I don't know where my bicycle pump is exactly. But it would be much easier just to pull out a tire gauge. Princeville Heritage Museum. What? 40? It'd be much easier to pull out a tire gauge than look for that bicycle pump. At least create awareness first, and then when I got the time I could pump up. I need to be checking more often. Illinois 47, Dunlap 9. Little rain coming in. I got sponges where my car leaks in the rear doors now. I might want more sponges. But yeah, I'm gonna try to address that leaking by just soaking it up with sponges. Hope for the best. Maybe rinse them off with vinegar.